That's longtime angler Tom Reese. He so generously donated a 3-day trip on board the Shogun to benefit those who really need our help south of the border. And Albert Ponce won the raffle last night. Funny thing is that Albert has teamed up with me in the past to help people in Mexico. So it comes full circle. We can't thank Tom enough. And we can't thank all of you who participate in the Friedman Adventures efforts to reach our hands across the border and help those less fortunate than us. What a great night it was at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club last night. Tom Reese, you are an angel. We can't thank you enough for your kindness and generosity. Congratulations to Albert, to Steve Bermudez, and Ben Shelton, who all won prizes in this great raffle.
Tuna bite is absolutely incredible in Southern California. Now it has moved up in the area around Santa Barbara and San Nicolas Islands. Perfect range for LA Orange County-based boats. Most of the fish are up over the 100-pound mark. I heard from Diego Nunez on the Royal Star. Diego telling me they had 25 fish over 100 pounds. Friedman Adventures family member Frank Ganji is on that trip, and he said, this is as good as it gets, Phil. It's tremendous fishing. The Daiwa SK jigs were really, really hot, and the smaller profile tungsten jigs also did the trick. Of course, the Eddie Bomb 16-ounce have been working all season long. You're definitely going to want to have those if you're on our Apollo trip. That Apollo trip is looking absolutely magnificent with a great weather forecast and the fish moving up into this area. Frank Ganji having fun on the Royal Star.
Hey, good morning, my dear friends. Welcome to beautiful Surfside, California. You can see the surf fishing guys getting ready to do battle. And if you look carefully, like right there, that's a huge sand crab patch. Man, there has been some outstanding bluefin tuna fishing, white sea bass, halibut. But is it still biting? We're going to get into it. And the bluefin tuna are now starting to spread out. We're seeing evidence of fish up in the Channel Islands now. A rumor, it's only a rumor, that there's bluefin tuna behind San Miguel Island. We've seen it on Cortez Bank, Butterfly Bank. It seems to be everywhere right now, and it's big and it's biting and it's great. We'll have Mexico, NorCal, SoCal, and so much more here on the morning briefing, where my tootsies tell me it's nice and warm. The morning briefing's coming at you next. Please don't forget to support the Friedman Adventures family members who make this all possible, like the taxman, Tim Marquez, and your garage door man, Joe Welker, who does a great job and gets rave reviews here at Friedman Adventures. Heating and or air conditioning needs, it's our dear friend, John Lopez, and also the Island Spirit, Ventura Sport Fishing. You can't beat it. Chris Isaac and the El Patron out of Long Beach Sport Fishing, www.longbeachsportfishing.org. It's an absolutely beautiful Sunday. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend some time with me here. You know what time it is. It is time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Oh my God, is that good? Maybe I'll put this up here a little bit higher up on the beach today so I don't lose the rest of my cafe. Hey, it is great to be with you. What a night last night at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club. Of course, the surf fishing event came to an end and the prizes were handed out. What a great group of people showed up to the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club last night. I felt blessed to have been there. It was fantastic. Next year's event is going to be really big. I can't wait for that already. That was so much fun. And of course, Tom Reese donating that 3-day trip on the Shogun. Tom could have done anything with that trip, but he wanted to help us, help people in Mexico, so we raffled it off last night. Albert Ponce. Albert, way to go. And Albert has been helping people in Mexico with yours truly for several years now. So it just came full circle. All of those who participated in the raffle, man, I cannot thank you enough, and especially Tom, who went out of his way to be so kind and generous. Tom Reese, making the world a better place. Well, we've got a lot to talk about with you all. Don't forget to hit that like button, share these videos with a friend, subscribe to the Friedman Adventures YouTube channel, tick that rotten filthy little bell. You'll be notified when there is new content. And also you can follow us over there on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. We'll be on a 2.5-day reverse trip tomorrow morning out of 22nd Street Landing. Guys, if you're on that trip, make sure you're down to the landing sometime around 8:30. That would be just about perfect. We want to get out of there at 10 a.m. Reverse 2.5-day trip. Couldn't have been any better planned because those fish are close to us in San Pedro. We'll be on them at dark tomorrow night. Can't believe our luck on this one. And the weather forecast, if it holds, is great. It's going to be really, really beautiful. So get ready. I'll have some tackle tips for all you bluefin tuna guys here in a moment. Let me take you south the border, talk a little bit of Mexico. You know, we've been talking about Ensenada and how good the bite has been down there, and it continues good. You get sporadic bites on the yellowtail. You get flurries of barracuda. Those big bonito have also been around on many of the trips, and the omnipresent rockfish bite with lots of vermilion rockfish and lings and sheephead and whitefish. It's really been good south of the border. We were so happy to have Paulina Varela, my co-host. She's from Ensenada. Her lovely mother, Berenice, join us for the last couple of days. She came up, fished on the Island Spirit with us, and then last night she was a big hit at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club. Drew raffle tickets, just walked around, greeted everybody. Really fortunate to have Paulina on the Friedman Adventures team. She is absolutely fantastic. So that bite looking really good. South of the border, we're going to see that bluefin tuna get into the picture with some consistency at some point in time. It just hasn't happened quite yet, but hopefully that's going to take off here in the very near future. Let's talk about that bluefin tuna bite, because we've seen fish now and are seeing fish out on Cortez, out on Tanner. There's still some stuff around the Butterfly Bank, and now up near Santa Barbara Island, up there off the west end of San Clemente Island, fish around San Nicolas, and rumors of bluefin tuna hanging out on the backside of San Miguel Island. Totally unconfirmed at this point. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. That fish is starting to spread out, move around, and if there's any common denominators to the bite, it's the grade of fish. You don't see a whole lot under 80 pounds on most trips, and some of it is up over 200 pounds. Phenomenal fishing, no doubt about it. I was so happy to hear from Jolene Thompson on board the Pacific Voyager with Captain Max Nui. I talked to Jolene, and they were out yesterday, and they didn't get to the area until about 3 o'clock this morning. And at 3 a.m., man, they started to bite. All of them over 80 pounds, up to the high 100-pound mark. I think they have 15 fish. Jolene said it was an extraordinary bite, a lot of fun, and all big fish. And man, it can't get much better than that. For you guys on the Apollo, for you guys going on any trip right now, Max Nui, their captain, telling me that the smaller profile jigs, Daiwa SK lures, those Eddie Bombs, 16 ounce, are working really, really well. Tungsten jigs, like 250 to 300 grams, seem to be working best of all right now. But those 250 gram jigs have been instant. Smaller profile, Daiwa SK jigs, as I've been telling you. We have some tatty lures for you guys to try on our Apollo trip. We'll be handing those out to Dog and I, so you can give them a try, and they will work also. They look fantastic. We're hoping that we get bit on those lures also, but it's smaller profile, 250 grams right now. Seems to be working best of all. And what a weather forecast we have for the aforementioned areas. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Ray Millman, on a recent trip on the Pacific Voyager, he had some really big, beautiful fish. He likes those lighter, smaller profile jigs. He said that's been the definite way to get it done. Jeff Lingle, a great source for us here at Friedman Adventures, had 5 fish. He runs a yacht. 5 fish in the 85 to 125-pound class. Said it took a little while to get going last night, but when it did, it was game on, and it was really great fishing on that big, great fish. On board the American angler, our dear friends Lorenzo and James Marcial. They had some bluefin tuna on the trip. Looks like they did pretty well. I didn't get their final count on the American angler. Lorenzo didn't have an idea of what they caught. Plenty of rockfish to go along, but you can see they had a good shot of the bluefin tuna on that trip also. It really has been outstanding fishing. It's continuing that way, and it's bleeding up into the Channel Island area. You gotta love what went on the Navigante out of Redondo sport fishing. In fact, they were on an overnight trip. They had big bluefin tuna and a ton of nice big fat halibut. That just blows my mind. I mean, in the old days when I was a kid, way back in those old days, you never would mix offshore fish with inshore island fish. You just never did. You'd stay offshore, you catch albacore, maybe some bluefin, kelpatty yellowtail. But the fact that you're able to go out and catch bluefin tuna, rockfish, halibut, white sea bass on the very same trip blows my mind. And it was a great trip on board the Navigante. No doubt about that, out of Redondo sport fishing in beautiful Redondo Beach, California, where I got my career started on the Redondo Special. So really great fishing going on. Also, going back to the Spectra, I would go with 80-pound Spectra. You can even get away with 65. I know you're going, wait a minute now, we're catching these really big fish, and this dummy is telling us to drop the Spectra down. The only reason I'm telling you that is because 80 will give you plenty of pulling power on these fish. No doubt about that, and your jig sinks faster. And that's the name of the game. You got to be Johnny on the spot. When the captain tells you to drop, drop. He tells you fish are at 250, drop to 300 feet. Come up to that 250, maybe a little above that, 200, free spool it, do it again. Keep your line vertical. If you have to cast out, cast upwind and start the process over, do it. But make sure that you are Johnny on the spot. Really great bluefin tuna fishing. It sounded like some of the guys struggled a little bit, but most boats having really great fishing on big, great fish. You can't beat it. All right, let's move across the border. We'll stay actually at the Coronado Islands. More and more yellowtail being seen there, and we're catching as many as 10, 12 yellowtail on some of the boats now. The Liberty yesterday found those big bonito and had a lot of fun with that. So the big bonito bite has been absolutely awesome. Man, I'm seeing just sand crab patches all over here. By the way, I talked to those surf fishermen down there, and they said very slow day. 2 days ago, however, they killed the spot fin here. Big spot fin croaker, lots of yellowfin croaker, really good fishing. All right, back to the Coronado Islands. I will take you. Those sand crab patches threw me off my game there for a second. Really excellent signal on the yellowtail. Some days they bite, some days they don't bite. We need some consistency, and we'll get that here pretty soon. By the way, that warm water flow keeps pushing this way. There's another storm behind Cabo San Lucas, and those hurricanes, if they get to that, or tropical storms, or TDs, tropical depressions, will still get that flow moving this way. Southern swell and hurricanes or tropical storms pushing that warm water up here is all good for northern Baja and southern California. All right, as we take a look at our islands, we'll just kind of group San Clemente Island, Santa Barbara Island, Catalina Island, all together. There's white sea bass, there's yellowtail, there's barracuda, there's better calico bass fishing. May not be wide open there right now, but you get a significant shot on the halibut and several other species. And as I say now, those bluefin are very close to LA Orange County base landings as well as the San Diego boys. So now you get a chance at all of that. I mean, I fully anticipate on our Apollo trip, and I'm just guessing that we're going to get a shot at all of that stuff. Whether we're going to catch it or not is a whole different thing. If it stays the way it is, it's going to be an epic trip. But for right now, we've got a shot at all of those species, and that happens to be fantastico. I'm loving that very, very much. All right, Freedom 15 halibut on their last trip. Rick Russell running the boat now at a 22nd Street landing in San Pedro, doing a great job. Rick's really been putting the wood to it. El Patron on their daily trip. They leave at 5 a.m., fish till 5 p.m. out of Long Beach, berth 55, sport fishing, 16 barracuda, 33 calico bass, a mix of sheephead, rockfish, whitefish. Get you some really good taco meat to take home. They were able to pull that off. The Amigo with 5 halibut. The Ghost, a 6-pack yacht out of 22nd Street Landing. 27 halibut on the Ghost with the ghost of a captain, Sean Roberts. You know what I mean, right? I don't either. I just thought I'd say that. Great score on the Ghost. 27 flatfish. No doubt about it. There's been some really good halibut fishing. There's sea bass. There's all of that at our local landings, and still some squid around town, so we are loving that also. Let's take you up to the Channel Islands. It sputtered a little bit. You know, they've been cursed with a red tide here recently, but that didn't stop the Endeavor from having an absolutely fantastic trip on Adrian's charter. Limits of white sea bass for 2 days. That is 40 white sea bass. They had 15 halibut to go along with it. Abdul Ryan was on the new Hustler. They had some halibut on that trip. The Aloha Spirit had 5 white sea bass yesterday. Really great fishing up there. Sputtered a little bit. Might be that red tide. It might be that, you know, we're just spoiled now. So used to catching limits of white sea bass on every single trip. It's been phenomenal fishing, I'll tell you that. And it's still going on. Great rock fishing. Island Spirit out of beautiful Ventura sport fishing. They're still catching plenty of whitefish and sheephead and shallow water rockfish, but they get a shot all the time at the halibut and the white sea bass. We were on a recent trip. We tried hard for those species, got 2 halibut, great rock fishing. The red tide definitely had a detrimental effect on the bite, but hopefully that's going to clean up, and it will here shortly, and we'll get back to some outstanding fishing on the halibut and sea bass. I'm not saying it's not good. It's still really, really good. And I've already heard those boys catching some fish right now. And now they've got bluefin tuna in their sights in addition to everything else. So really great stuff going on. No doubt about it. We go up to Virgin Sport Fishing in Morro Bay, California. And great fishing up there for KJ from Mag 12 Swim Baits. They had some really outstanding fishing on the Rita B. They went up the coast, ran quite a ways up there, and had fabulous bottom fishing. And the Mag 12 Swim Bait Ganyons really working fantastic on that trip. Rita G out of Virgin Sport Fishing with our friend KJ from Mag 12 Swim Baits up there in San Francisco. Continued good striper fishing. The stripers biting great for lovely Martha sport fishing, as well as some outstanding fishing on halibut up there. And that's only going to get better and better as time goes by. It's been really fantastic. El Patron runs every single day out of Long Beach Sport Fishing, www.longbeachsportfishing.org. And also the Island Spirit out of Ventura, 805-676-3474. One thing the surf fishing guys are complaining about is the amount of grass in the water. These guys here said they had a great day 2 days ago, and they said nothing so far. I went down there and looked in their bucket, and they're not kidding, nothing in there so far. But they are citing all this grass in the water as being a real pain in the neck. Surf fishing really starting to come on. We had such a great event last night at the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club down there around Bolsa Chica, seeing more yellowfin croaker at the tower there, Anderson Street. That's where you're going to catch some nice spot fin croaker, but they've been catching them right here in front of our place, right in front of the playground down toward the jetty. We've seen some outstanding fishing for spot fin and occasional halibut. Haven't seen a whole lot of legal fish, but there's quite a bit of that stuff around. No question about it. It's been pretty darn good on those species. And also there's still barred perch around. Jeff Perea has been making some catches on a fairly regular basis also. So not bad at all in the SoCal Surf. And your surf fishing headquarters is definitely Big Fish Bait and Tackle down there on the corner of Seal Beach Boulevard and Pacific Coast Highway. They've got all the bait, tackle you'll need for a successful outing in the surf. And also if you want to go out for big game fish, yellowtail, bluefin tuna, or anything like that, you can make that happen. In addition, this looks like a nice sand crab patch. I can't resist before I talk about the 1/2 and 3/4 day guys and all that they are doing. Man, there's a lot of sand crabs on the beach here again. Really, really great. You can catch them with your hands. It's out of control. So come down here, make some bait, and have some fun Let me tell you, good stuff indeed here, no doubt about it. Sand crab patches all over the place here this morning. All right, along the coast, more and more calicos, more and more barracuda, but we still haven't kicked into gear where it's full speed. We're picking at it. Bass, barracuda, sand bass, you know, just a little bit here and there, filling in with shallow water rockfish, filling in with sculpin, and the occasional halibut for the local boats here in Southern California right now. Well, my friends, I'm going to have more for you, I'm sure, as the good day goes on. What a day yesterday. Several live shows. We were also on rifles, rods, and broads. Great podcast with two great guys, Jojo and Langosta. I highly recommend you find them on YouTube, Rifles, Rods, and Broads, and subscribe today. I want to thank Pauline and her mother, Berenice, everybody who showed up. Tom Reese, you are an angel, my friend, making dreams come true and making the world a better place with your great donation of a 3-day trip on board the Shogun to help our friends south of the border. I'm working on a nonprofit, by the way. The sole goal, I shouldn't say this. I'm trying to work on the mission statement as I'm talking to you right now. One of the goals is to get people outside. And that might mean that we're gonna drive down to the old people's home in Ensenada and wheel those people out in a wheelchair and let them feel the vitamin D. It might be as simple as that. It might be taking a group of veterans here in the United States out for a fishing trip, or children that don't get that opportunity, or going south of the border and taking some much needed goods, as we've been doing for decades here at Friedman Adventures. We're working on that, and everything you do to help us accomplish that is so deeply appreciated. I can't thank you enough. We will be live streaming from the Apollo tomorrow night, Monday night. At least that's the plan. I'm not going to live stream if we're not getting bit, but if we get bit, we'll have it for you. We'll be hooking up with the satellite and Starlink and bringing you all the very, very latest. Beautiful day here in Southern California. You can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy Sunday to spend some time with yours truly. And as always, I hope to see you really, really soon. Travis, love you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who's gonna give me the jackpot money?
Furman.
Who's got the money?
They'll have it up there, I think. We'll make sure.
Who's got it? Captain. All right, I'll be back.
Gene the Machine. Mike,
Yep.
nice meeting you. All right. Richard, you got that okay?
Yeah.
There we go. You good?
Yep.
All right. Better than me. Take care. Good to see you. Robert.
Nice meeting you. Thank you guys.
Alan. Love you, man.
Love you too. Really.
Ruth. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you, Phil.
It's always good to see you. I don't know that many Ruths. I'm married to one and you. Frank, thank you, man. Good to see you. We'll see you up there.
Okay. I don't know. We're taking off, man. I got a long
You don't have any fish to wait for?
Thank you, Phil.
Hey, good to see you, man. Thank
man.
you.
Keep it.
Freddie,
Take care.
good to see you, man.
Likewise.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Roger, good to see you, man. Thank you.
Anytime, man.
Hey, boys, what's up? Good job, Lance. Nice ling cod. Aaron,
That's right, but it's still fun.
Wesley, what's up, buddy?
Thank you, man.
Closing.
Good to meet you, brother. You too, man.
Thanks, man. Good to see you guys again.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Kane. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, sir. You too.
Dan, we'll see you up top there, man. Pleasure. Good job.
Thank you.
Nice going today.
Yep, I got you.
Gifford. Oh, my back.
No, my
My
back.
front.
Yes, sir.
Ron, thanks, man. Good times.
This has been awesome.
Thank
Look
you.
forward to the next one.
I can't wait. Thank you. Good to see you. Woo! Oh, we got more coming. Hey, you were fantastic today.
Thank you, man.
Really
Appreciate
great. So polite, so good on deck. Good
Glad I
job.
could do a good job today.
Thank you. Thank you. Berenice, cuidado.
Hi, dije.
Cuidado.
Appreciate you.
Brennan, you killed it today.
Well,
That was fun,
Pleasure, as
man.
always.
Man, thank you.
Yep.
Next time, let's screw with Scott a little bit more.
Just a bit. Yeah.
Travis, you got to go to work, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see you up there.
Yeah.
Good job.
Enjoy yourself. For sure. Have a good night. I'll meet you guys up there.
Rocco,
Yes, sir.
mi hermano. Cuídate.
For sure.
Oh, Felipe, thank you for the treat.
Heck yeah. Hey, Scott, be careful. Hey, Tim, watch out. And it is
Thank you.
the one,
Thank you.
the only, the tax man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.
Looking for my backpack.
Paulina!
And let's see who has my backpack.
Woo! Hey, where's mine? There's mine. One. Good job.
Oh,
Scott Butchert.
Tim.
Scott, you are the hit of the party.
I'll get your number when we get up there and I'll finish it.
Kane loves you. He has no taste at all.
Yeah, this is you.
We got Doug Tilk, and that's it, I think. Then I can, Scott, say something.
Hey, hello, my friend.
Hello, Paulina.
You need help there, Doug?
Want to take those for me?
Sure.
Can we grab that? All righty.
What are you doing?
Waiting for
Appreciate
you.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
They said I gotta